Today on the channel, the time is now. It's finally here. The WWE Mattel crowd-funded New Generation Arena unboxing and review.
The spirit of Ultimate Warrior will run forever!
Kyle here. Welcome back to the channel for another WWE unboxing and review, but today we've got something extra special. After the year-plus wait at this point, I think we're at about a year, we have today, here at the table to be unboxed, the New Generation Arena, of course, off of Mattel Creations, the crowdfunding ring. If you guys remember back about a year ago from now, we did a couple of series of videos all about this ring, how it got to this point, what it needed to get over the hump, all that kind of stuff. So if you want to hear the whole history of the ring, go back to those old videos on the channel, and then, of course, this video on the channel. And I got to give a special shout-out to old David C. Anderson, good friend of the channel here. He helped me out because I don't know where my ring is. It's coming one of these days. Of course, I do have 2 rings, and he did order his. His came, and he said, hey, I'm not going to do anything with this for a while. Just give me one of yours when it comes. So what a good brother out there. So thank you, David C. Anderson, for making this review possible this early, I guess, for me. So very cool. And, of course, we're going to do this like we do all the other reviews on the channel. We're going to take a look at the packaging. We're going to talk about it. We're going to unbox it. We're going to talk about it. We're going to see where it goes from there. And we're going to take a look at this big, hefty, meaty box. Of course, it did come in a big shipping container. Just came just like this. So if you're waiting for this on your doorstep, this is what it's going to look like. A little bit of a smaller box than I anticipated, I guess. I don't know what I was thinking it would be, but it is big. It is a huge box, but I thought it might be a little bit bigger. But they got everything in here, it seems like. So without further ado, let's look at the packaging first. At that very cool neon look, that cool neon WWE, WWF logo from back in the day, of course. And it wraps around the box on both sides here. On the top, nothing going on over there. I believe it says Adult Collectible, Adult Collector. And this does require 4 AA batteries. Get your batteries out, find a remote control, pull them out of there, whatever you got to do, because you'll need 4 batteries for the setup there, of course. And then a very minimalistic back, kind of a grayscale, black scale, whatever you want to call it. You got Diesel, you got Doink, you got the Arena going on, all that kind of stuff. And then it shows the different backing tiers and what it took to get here. Now, we do have 2 Ultimate Editions, I guess, packed inside here. That's going to be interesting to see how that is. But we also got to know the Macho Man one. It is coming separately. It is shipping separately. I haven't heard as of right now when, but I'd have to think in the next 6 weeks or so. Who knows? But without further ado, let's open this box up. Let's try to figure this out. And it looks like, yep, right like this. Okay. So it's a little class box like this. We've seen things like this before. And we got a whole lot of stuff going on here. Let's kick it off and start it off and see what we got going on. All right, well, we got ring steps. Got to have 2 ring steps here. We'll pull those out. We're going to unbox this bad boy. Oh, here you go. Here's the light-up entrance stage. Look at this. You got a little plastic. Put that off to the side, see you later. But it's got a nice little curtain here where the wrestlers can, of course, come through. But a very cool one right there. It looks very, very nice. We got Lex Luger, the Narcissist. We'll put that right there for, there's a quick size comparison here. We'll get some glamour shots. We'll get some stuff for all this like we usually do. But this is going to be the unboxing, seeing what's going on here. See what all the fuss is about, as I always say. But you can see that height difference right there. Very, very cool. Very good there. Looks good. This should look really great when it's all lit up with the batteries inside it, of course. Cardboard, don't need that. What do we got here? Oh, here we go. Now, this is something that was kind of talked about a little bit later on. And if you can see right here, it's like a little crowd background. So for those of you guys that don't have one of the extreme sets or anything like that, you can use this for a background for your crowd. So that's a pretty neat feature. Doesn't cost a lot, but goes a heck of a long way when you're displaying your action figures. Even if you don't use this with your ring, you can have this just for glamour shots, things like that in the front. So thought that is a really, really cool touch with this. Do we got any Easter eggs? No, you can't even really make anybody out. But very, very cool. So I'm going to definitely save this. I'm saving all this stuff, as you guys can imagine. Got to save all the cardboard, everything else that comes with this. All right, next up. Whoa! What do we got here? We got stuff falling out, that's for sure. Looks like we got the trusses for the ring going on. In a nice cardboard piece. Put that off to the side. But you do got that, of course. Have to put this bad boy all together. You'll need these for sure. So there's that. Now we get to the thing that, honestly, I'm the most excited about here. Is I'm an action figure guy. A lot of you guys are action figure guys as well. I'm all for rings. I'm all for stuff like that, but it's about the action figures at the end of the day for me. I have so many rings. I have a Raw ring, SmackDown ring, ECW rings, WCW rings, AEW rings. I got Jax rings. I got so many rings, but we don't have all these figures, that's for sure. Well, we do, but we don't. But we got Doink the Clown here. There's all the Doink the Clown Ultimate Edition. Look at that bad boy. Very, very cool. This is probably going to be the crown jewel of the set, honestly. We got Doink the Clown, of course. And then you got Diesel. Oh, we're running on Diesel power, or maybe Diesel fumes, who knows. But there is Diesel. So I'm going to do these reviews on these two. I'm going to do them as separate reviews, traditional Ultimate Edition reviews. Give them their time to shine. This one's about the ring. So stay tuned. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, as I always say. Like this video, all that fun stuff. And we'll unbox both of those separately on the channel. So definitely stay tuned for that. And we got this going on. What do we got here? Oh, we got ring posts, all that fun stuff. So we got all those in there. And it looks like we got another round. Oh, this looks to be the ring mat. Yep, it is. It is the ring mat. Nice baby blue color. Nice ring mat going on right there. So we're getting there. Boy, we got a lot in here. A lot of extra boxes. A lot of extra things. Oh, look at that. Once again, very genius. We get another one of these. So you can have side-by-side crowds, however you want to do it. If you don't have the extreme sets, like I said, you can use something like this. So we do have that. Oh, and we got Ring Skirt City right here. Yep, we do. We got all those ring skirts. As we know, we had ring skirts, and then there was extra tiers added for all different ones here. We got the In Your House. We got the traditional WWE ones. We got WrestleMania ring skirts. Very nice. Reminds me back to the old Jakks Class Superstars days, the old Deluxe Classic. But very nice material, very big, very nice. Beautiful, beautiful soft goods ring skirts. So we'll get to those here in a second as well. Boy, there's a lot going on in this pack. So I'm knocking things over. There's that. Now this is really neat, but really didn't need to be, but it is kind of cool at the end of the day. You do get the wood planks. So of course the boards across the ring are wood. That's extra attention to detail that they really didn't have to do, and I'm sure costed a little bit more. But it is pretty cool for that authentic experience. Very, very nice wood planks here. And heck, take these out, make yourself the old Night of the Skywalkers. Put some trusses up here, and you got yourself a scaffold match. There you go. Now you're talking. But what else we got? There's that. So we got 1, 2, 3 of those. So you got 3 planks for the ring there. And you're off to the races, it looks like. So there it is. It's empty inside that box, but a very, very cool box. You definitely want to save this box. Off to the side it goes. Now, next up, I am going to build this ring. I'm not going to sit here the whole video, sitting here trying to put this together. I'm going to build it off camera. We'll be back talking all things the New Generation Arena. Alright, and just like that, the ring has been put together, and I gotta be honest, this ring went together way easier than I expected it to. We've all dealt with rings, going back to the LJN days, Remco days, all the way up to the current AEW rings, WWE rings of today. Some go together easy, some are a little bit of a pain. This went together way easier than I ever would have thought, so kudos to the Mattel team. Really, anybody could have put this together. My younger kids, they could have put this together, I think. The only thing I struggled on a little bit was the red rope. We had a little tight knot in there. Took a while to get that undone, but besides that, everything went together very, very smoothly. Gotta say, I was very impressed at the ease of installation here. I don't know, it took me maybe 5 minutes to put this together. Not a long time. And I gotta say, first impressions of this ring here, right now, having it in hand, of course, and pull it up like this, you can kind of see it this way. I'll get some better glamour shots of it set up, but you can see it's, of course, your wrestling ring. You got your red, white, and blue ropes. Got the fabulous old school WWE logo. Love that. I put on the classic ring skirt, I guess. Choose your own ring skirt adventure, as some might say. You can move them around, do what you want. But very, very cool. I love the soft mat on here. This feels really good. It looks really good. Hopefully it stays clean, I would say. Don't spill anything on it, because I'm sure it would stain. I really do like the wooden boards underneath we talked about. I do think, just like kind of we talked about in those videos a year ago, Not sure if we really needed that. It is a nice touch. It is a nice feature. And I guess if they're going to put plastic down anyways, might as well make it like that. Make it a little bit cool like that. So that is okay, but it is basically hidden, never to be seen again. For somebody like me, I'll never take this mat off, so I'll never see those boards ever again. So I don't know if it was the most worthwhile accessory, but if the cost was the same, hey, I'd rather have that than something just like plain white or something like that. But the ring has nice ropes on it, nice bounce to the ropes, of course, nice hooks on the side, nice plastic. It just feels really good, feels really sturdy. Definitely the greatest ring, I have to think, of all time. And it really should be the greatest ring of all time. It's the most expensive ring of all time, as we do know. But very, very cool. It's going to be very popular for a lot of people. We know that. It definitely will display good. It just depends. Do you have room for this ring? That's going to be the other thing. Do you have the room to display this? And I'm going to have to choose, okay, which rings do I want to use? My Raw, my SmackDown, this one, AEW. There's a lot of rings. There's a lot of decisions to be made. Almost need to get a tower with all the rings together if you got all the rings over the years, of course. But absolutely fabulous. Blew me away. Better than expected. And we always say on the channel, better than expected is a great thing. Definitely feel like I got my money's worth on this one for sure. Then, of course, we get the entrance arena thing. The entrance to the arena, basically. Now, this is one of those things that's kind of forgotten about in this whole total package. Of course, everybody knows about the ring. We think about the ring. Doink, the Macho Man, and Diesel. Everybody's excited for those Ultimates, but I always feel like the entrance is kind of forgotten about in this whole scheme of things. This is a nice added value. This isn't some like $5 entrance, cardboard entrance, thing like that. It's nice, sturdy plastic, got some feet on it so it won't fall back on you. I love the soft goods entrance, so you can have guys coming through the curtain if you need to. Looks really good. I did just put the batteries in it, so for the first time, I'm going to turn this thing on. So hopefully it works. My face is going to be real red if it doesn't work, and I put the batteries in upside down or something. But let's see what happens. Let's turn it on. Oh, look at that, guys. How cool is that? Very, very cool. Looks like there's a button there. So, oh, you hit the button, and oh, look at this. See, and it's one of those things. A year later, I forgot it did stuff like this. So that is really cool as well. Look at that. So there's a button right next to the side. You can kind of choose your own lighting adventure. How do you want this bad boy lit up? Dancing lights, all kinds of things like that. Would have been nice to have the classic logo up here, but I understand for legal reasons that wasn't a possibility, so I think they did the best they could with that for sure. I'll hit that button again, see what happens. Okay, so then you hit the third. I was going to say, it gets back to the steady, but it looks like you just turn it off, turn it back on, it goes through the motions, and then I think it stays lit up. Just, yeah. So if you want it just like this, you turn it on, let it go, but then you can push the buttons, and you can have a party. You can have a dance party here, turn the lights out, and you're off to a rave or something like that. But once again, very, very good, and I think this was a little bit forgotten in all this kind of stuff. You guys know I bought 2 of these rings, of course. I have no use for a second one of this, no use for the second ring, but you guys know I'm a part of the Double Up Club on the Ultimate Editions, so I needed 2 sets of those. So I will recoup some of my expenses by selling the ring and this down the line, of course. I can't remember if we talked about the ring steps or not, but fabulous, fabulous blue ring steps. Really classic for the time, of course. 2 pieces, so you can throw guys into them and stuff. But very similar ring steps that we saw going all the way back to the Jakks days, all the way up to the Mattel days. So once again, very, very cool. I do like the looks of those. I'm going to turn this off so it doesn't distract me. Shiny lights, they always get me. But let's put some wrestlers in this ring. Let's see how it looks. And of course, like I said, I had the old narcissist Lex Luger here. Very, very good. I would almost, yeah, I guess I was going to say, how's this scale exactly with the figures? It almost might even be a hair big. I mean, it's very, your eyes are going to tell you. But to me, maybe even a hair big. Maybe not. I don't know. We got Razor Ramon here, so you can kind of see. It looks like the ring might be a hair big. Just a hair. Just a hair. And I could be off, but that's just to my eye, my feeling with these action figures in here. I did even grab some Jakks figures. So I grabbed a Classic Superstars Adam Bomb, so we can kind of see how he looks in here. Of course, next to the ring ropes. It's close. It's definitely close enough to be dangerous, I think. I also got the Shawn Michaels Ultimate Edition, so a little Ultimate Edition size comparison. It does seem to work with the Ultimate Editions a little bit more. I think height-wise, size-wise, the Ultimates might look a little bit better. And I guess at the end of the day, it is an Ultimate Edition ring, if you really think about it. It comes with Ultimate Edition figures, things like that. But scaling-wise, you know, Razor would be bigger than Shawn all day long. But the Ultimate Shawn's right there, height-wise with him. So Ultimate figures probably fit a little bit better in this ring. Even got classic superstar Sunny. She's hanging around at the desk. Why not? Why not put her there? What else can we grab? Here's one. How about CM Punk AEW? We can see how he fits in this ring, how he looks in this ring. It's not bad. Once again, it's just not bad. I think this works out fine. This is just great for your AEW figures. Not that you really need AEW figures in a wrestling ring that's WWE branded. Might not make a lot of sense. But if you're a kid and you got this and you're imaginative and you're having a crossover, hey, I could understand that. How about we go one farther? Oh, how about this? How about we got E-Honda? Storm Collectibles E-Honda. A poor man's Yokozuna, some might say. But we put him in the ring too. So a lot of cool stuff going on with this ring, that is for sure. I'm going to take some glamour shots. I'm going to put this up and take some nice pictures. I think I still have one of the Extreme sets. I might put that behind it. I'll use these other cardboard ones. We'll take some different pictures that'll be throughout this video. We've already probably seen them as you've been watching along here. But gotta say, for the first crowdfunding idea from Mattel, it was a slow start. It was a scary start, but it got through the pages. It went all the way home. It was crowdfunded, as we know. We have it here today. I think it was a great attempt. The next attempt's going to be interesting. What will the next crowdfunder be? To me, possibly, I don't think we need a ring. I don't think we need another ring. The cool thing I didn't say about this ring either, with the ring skirts, things like that, you could change the mat out. You could really change this into different kinds of rings if you needed to. A WCW ring. You could turn this into anything you really want to. So maybe the next crowdfunder is an expansion pack or a steel cage pack or something like that along the line. That wouldn't be a bad idea, and I could see that possibly be happening. But I guess this fall sometime, we will find out what the next crowdfunder is from Mattel. So we got to stay tuned to that, and your best way to stay tuned is, of course, staying tuned to the channel. So make sure you subscribe to this channel. Make sure you hit the notification bell, as we got videos every single day, as you guys know. And then don't forget to like and comment and let me know your thoughts down below on this ring. How is it for you? Is it your favorite? Is it your least favorite? What are your thoughts on this crowdfunding ring from Mattel? Is it everything you had hoped it would be? Or are you one of the guys that just bought them to flip it and make some money, and it seems like that's happening right now on eBay as we speak? So let me know. Sound off in the comments your thoughts on this ring. Anything difficult for you? Did you have any trouble putting it together? Like I said, it went together very simply for me, so I have no complaints about that at all. But leave me your thoughts in the comment section down below, and of course, subscribe to the channel, like the video. Follow along on Patreon for early access to videos supporting the channel, bonus content, exclusive content. Don't forget about the monthly giveaways, of course. And don't forget to follow on social media, SirPaul64 on Twitter, Instagram, _Kyle_Peterson, and ProWrestlingTees.com. Search Kyle Peterson. So, for the new generation crowdfunding arena, I'm Kyle. See you guys all real soon.